So let's talk about some big news on the Super Bowl halftime show front. Kendrick Lamar been on one in 2024. And before the full slate of Week 1 Sunday NFL games, K-Dot made a special announcement.
My name Kendrick Lamar.
Nibble.
And I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up?
Yes, sir.
I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh, that's tough.
Boom!
The goal.
I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay!
Shout out Kendrick on the jug machine. So K-Dot
I don't like the promotion.
K-Dot made a cameo during Dre and Snoop's Super Bowl halftime 56 show at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood back in 2022. And now he's headlining Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. But let's take a look at Kendrick's run since late April. Been quite impressive. Came with Euphoria, then Meet the Grams, then Not Like Us, and then this Super Bowl 59 announcement in New Orleans.
He on one.
The GOAT.
Kendrick, right pick for the Super Bowl in New
The
Orleans.
GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
There's no other choice.
Nah, they should.
No other choice.
No, the reason.
Nah.
There's
about
no
it.
other choice.
Talk about
Let me
it.
tell you why.
Yep.
Let me tell you why there's no other choice. When you think about the Super Bowl, we're talking about performing. There's a few people that just pop in your head immediately. Not right now. Right now?
In New Orleans?
Talking about
No,
period.
period.
It's gonna be in
Let's
LA
talk about
next
No,
year.
football.
It's gonna be in LA.
Period.
Next year.
I'm
You
saying,
can
like,
do
when you
next
talk
year.
about performing, period.
Yeah, it's not
Stuff just
location.
pop
It's
in
not
your-
location based. It's
Kinda.
not because you here, you gotta.
Well,
have these people.
okay,
In Atlanta,
here's
they had
here's my
people in
also
LA,
my
they
thing
had
with
Snoop
it.
and all of them
This
come out.
the Super Bowl was in New Orleans before, and when Beyonce performed, granted it's Beyonce, nobody said, "Oh, well, why didn't Wayne go out there with her?"
Right. Fact.
That's-
But now, with saying that, was Wayne hotter then, or is he hotter now?
And is he hotter than Kendrick Lamar?
He was hot, exactly.
What the fuck is that?
But bro, here's the NFL. I'm gonna just
would've
tell y'all,
seen
they
Cash
don't
Money
care
like
about
we
none of
seen.
that. People gotta remember the NFL is about making money.
So what
all the
they gonna
rules
do
go
for
to
LA?
making
What they
money.
gonna do for? It's gonna be in San Francisco.
Yeah, San
and
Francisco,
LA.
then LA.
What you
He
mean?
40, nigga.
Yeah, they already.
Okay,
They ain't gonna
but
do
at
it.
that
Mary
point-
June,
but
please.
At that point, is Kendrick gonna be as hot as he is right now?
He always gonna be hot.
No.
No,
He always
Not like
not
this.
as not,
This is tipping
not
point.
as
This is tipping
is
point
the
hot.
GOAT.
Not
That's
as
like
where
saying
he is
Jay-Z.
now.
If you want Jay-Z to perform, he still can perform.
But I'm talking about like he's at peak right now.
He's
So they
okay.
gonna maximize.
Two different
the
calories.
money
Maximize
right
it.
now.
different
it-
calories.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
So they're maximizing
They're
his
maximizing
name
who
right
he
now.
is right
Yes.
now. Yeah.
two different
It's a
calories.
great play. It's a great play.
So you wouldn't like to see Cash Money come out?
Yeah.
So, no, okay.
He would.
Under the
He
umbrella.
would. The NFL
Under the
don't
umbrella.
care.
Under
The
the
NFL
umbrella.
don't,
They don't care.
so do you think, since he's the headline, should he personally have Lil Wayne or Master P come out in his
I
performance?
think he could have the New Orleans people, but having Wayne
I don't think he'll-
personally,
I know.
won't happen.
can't.
So how about like Master P? Just
Yes, he
Master
can,
P is
So
a
he's-
part of the construction of the whole Louisiana.
So I mean, just like
Yeah.
the NFL picked who they want. I'm just
Yeah.
saying as a
If I'm Kendrick, I bring out the
okay,
Louisiana legends for
all right.
sure.
So that makes sense.
Well,
Okay.
it
Wayne,
was
I
the
just can't
NFL.
have because of obvious reasons.
The NFL didn't make no decision though. It was Rock Nation.
It was Jay-Z.
It was a Rock Nation decision.
Jay-Z was hating.
Yeah, because he
on him. Was
controls
hating?
the artist.
They put it
he
in Jay-Z's
controls.
hands.
Yeah, put it in his hands. So think about why
Man,
he picked Kendrick.
Y'all,
Think about that.
Because he don't want Drake.
Nah, man, he picked
Man,
Kendrick
listen.
because he's
Rock
leading
Nation
this
is
shit.
my ass.
So Lil
The
Wayne wasn't gonna
NFL
bring
said,
out
man,
Drake.
Get him.
You present shit,
Was
we
Lil
tell you
Wayne
yay
gonna
or
bring out
nay.
Drake?
Get him. Yeah.
Nah, hell
You
nah.
present it, and we say yes or no.
Nah, hell no.
I mean, he's the hottest. Rock Nation,
That's what I'm
Rock
saying.
Nation presents it.
Anybody
The
they present.
NFL be like yay or nay.
If they said
Trust
yeah
me.
to Snoop Dogg crip walking on the motherfucking stage,
His image.
that's
With a
bro.
blunt.
They're gonna
Not just
say
him.
yes
No,
to
wait, wait,
whoever
wait, wait,
Jay-Z
wait,
throw up on
Not
there.
just him.
Who was
dog.
hell?
And it was
He
legendary.
hold it.
Bro.
And it was
Bro,
legendary.
yeah, it's like,
Field
what you
was
mean?
crip walking.
NFL ain't got shit to do with that.
Dr. Dre.
That was Jay-Z. That was
was Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre was the headline.
Okay, so
He
that's
brought out
aftermath.
Death Row and
So therefore,
okay.
Dr. Dre was the
But
headline.
what Dr. Dre song you know without Snoop though?
But it's Dr. Dre's headline.
So you bring out, he brings out,
Yeah.
so he brings out who he wants to bring out. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Aftermath.
Yeah, Aftermath.
All his people, yeah.
So therefore,
I'd say Jay-Z was hating.
Hating, it ain't his decision.
I feel Jay-Z
If it
took,
was,
Jay-Z took the side he was
hating
supposed
on
to
Wayne?
take. Because if you take Wayne,
not his
that means
decision.
Drake is going to be
He
down
come
there
out.
doing all that shit.
not
And
his
we're not having that. We're not having that.
Well,
Hey,
What we
man,
gonna have
let's
in
think
LA?
We're not
professional.
having
man.
that.
what we gonna have in LA?
Professional is who is the
You gonna bring
biggest?
Kendrick back again?
Who is the biggest star right now?
Next
The
year-
biggest
next
star.
year,
The
Kendrick
biggest
will be-
star is Kendrick Lamar
Biggest.
right
Think-
now.
okay,
So
think
for
about it.
ratings, he is the.
Okay, let's go off last year's Super Bowl.
He's
Who
gonna be the
performed?
biggest star next year.
Usher. What was the biggest thing on social media? Usher performing to all these women. Asia Wilson then wanted Usher, please invite us to the Super Bowl in Vegas. Makes sense.
Usher.
Bring out Usher.
Hottest show
Right?
last
That's what I'm
years in
saying. The hottest thing, and we in Vegas. Bring out Usher right now. Kendrick
Usher
Lamar
from?
took over the year.
Where
But
Usher
was
from?
Usher the hottest
From
thing?
Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta.
What?
But he got a residency in Vegas, though.
No,
Yeah,
his
but
show
bring
was
off
the
the
hottest show
resident-
ever.
His show was the hottest
Everybody
show.
couldn't
Think
go
about it. You
to
on
it.
social media, you
Where-
kept seeing Usher perform to this person.
Where was
perform to that
where's
person.
Rihanna from?
Kiki
Barbados.
Kiki lost
She
her.
did hers in
She's from
Arizona.
Barbados.
She's from
She did hers-
Barbados.
She's from
She did hers in
Barbados.
Arizona.
So what point are you
After her.
making?
But who's the hottest artist in Arizona?
So what point are you
I
making?
know, thank you. Right?
So what point are
You
you
could pick
making?
you could have picked Taylor Swift.
Okay.
No.
You could have picked
Taylor
Taylor
Swift
Swift.
did
Well,
one though.
you know.
Travis Scott did one in LA. He
Shakira
did
and J Lo.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Shakira and J Lo,
Atlanta.
not from Miami.
Travis Scott did in Atlanta.
Kira
Weekend, not from Tampa.
Yeah, but it's the
So
hardest.
just because a nigga from your city don't mean he got to.
Tampa, that's that.
But it's still the
that's
hottest.
big.
It's
Yeah,
Florida.
it's still the
Florida,
hottest.
Flow Rider.
I mean, it's just the Florida.
They
Trick Daddy,
Pitbull,
Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas can do it, but
Man,
You go with hot. It makes
go with hot. Yeah.
You go with hot. You go with the money. They're going with the money.
Unless.
What is this?
you don't go with.
It doesn't. Kendrick has the card.
He got it
and
right
then
now.
he's just picking. He has to pick his act. That's it,
Yeah.
right? And it makes a smart ass move for him because if he do throw out,
You can't.
if
do
I'm
this
him,
dog shit again.
if I'm him, I'm throwing out a verbal invitation to Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
knowing he's gonna turn it down. But I did it. I threw it out, Lil Wayne. I need you here, and let him turn his people down,
Yeah.
right? Because
Lil Wayne already
because
said
for rap music.
Lil Wayne already said.
What I'm saying, for hip hop, Wayne is big, right? Master P, legendary. If he wants credit around the world, all he does is just throw the lobs. Throw the lob because everybody's mad that these two are not in it. So you throw the lobs to both of them. If they don't want to catch it, that's on them.
We're enemies.
It don't matter. No, we're
Bro.
not.
Yes, it
we
is.
are.
No.
That's the reason why.
Wayne and Kendrick?
Look,
That's
listen,
the
no,
reason
no,
why
no.
Jay
Wayne
do
is
it.
on the side of my enemy.
Wayne and Kendrick?
I don't-
know.
And he came out publicly. Wayne came out
Yeah.
publicly to say, "Yeah, what you mean? Not like got his OVO chain on.
I don't
care about
all
none of
that. He
Throw
do.
the lob.
Kendrick cares about that.
It's all about
that's
that. Hey,
why
I'm in
he
your
did it.
I'm in your city. I'm
This
this.
is strategic.
Did you
This
see
like
it? Did you see?
Kendrick
What he
did
say?
it.
What he say? It takes more to win a championship. What is it? What did he say?
That there are, whatchamacallit, you know there's only one opportunity to win a championship.
Only
know,
one.
no round
You only
twos.
get to go head up with me one time.
You know,
Yeah,
round
he
two.
did it.
One time,
I'm not
nigga,
talking-
and you lost.
not
There
talk-
ain't no round two.
I'm not talking about Drake. I'm talking about for you personally. You want to look like a real. You throw the lob to
Just
him.
because, even if you don't mean it.
I'm in his town. Everybody's hating this.
That's
It'll
war.
Think about- already
You're talking
said
about throwing a lob to a nigga you're warring with.
Yeah.
No, I'm warring with him. I'm not warring with you.
That's
No,
war.
it's a
You war
group,
with-
nigga. It's
No,
CMP.
no,
It's
yes.
Cash Money, boy,
Yeah.
Young Money.
No,
All
Lil
of
Wayne is Cash Money.
Game got put out of
Young Money,
music
Cash
because
Money,
he didn't
yeah.
take on 56
Thank
beef.
you.
He got pushed out because he's like, yo, I fuck with all these niggas.
One person.
So,
Yes.
literally, Wayne, Baby, all them niggas is looking around like, where the troops at? It's time to gear up. We going
you
to
go-
war.
Huh?
You go say you have beef with somebody and you want me to go with her.
What I'm saying is-
Dick, man.
I don't think he said he'll go.
I'm
He
not
said,
saying I know
He's saying
he's.
invite. He's saying just invite.
He said just the invite, because now you get everybody.
Because look, remember, right now, all of hip hop is not actually happy.
Do
with
that.
it,
What
right?
that invite look like?
Think about it.
That invite look like a.
Am I right?
Yeah.
How many hip hop artists came out and
Because
said we like this move?
It don't make sense because of where it's at.
So if I'm Kendrick, I know Wayne is not gonna come because if he comes,
But that look
him
like-
and Drake got a problem.
They got
That look
problems.
like
So
a
therefore,
slap, don't it?
huh?
Don't that look like some funny?
Yes, That's why I'm gonna throw the lob.
No, it looked like
The
him
lob
being
looks like
funny.
a
Hey,
funny
Lil
shit.
Wayne,
Yeah.
you want to come perform? I know you come
That's
perform, so you
funny
want to
shit.
perform with me?
But that's how he been. That's kind of how he been moving.
He been moving like that
Nah,
anyway.
Kendrick not gonna move like that.
Yeah.
That's real. Like they real.
So I'm gonna throw the
really out
lob.
here.
I'm gonna throw the lob to him.
Oh, I know
Master
they-
P,
I-
and all that.
hey.
So I'm satisfying the rest
I
of
know.
him.
So good. You talked about Master
know.
P. After Kendrick got announced as the Super Bowl halftime performer in New Orleans next year, Master P had this response. This football season went up to 1,000 times your cash every game day, only on Underdog. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite player stats, like touchdowns, yards, and so much more. Millions of fans from all over the U.S. have won over $1 billion on Underdog. Underdog is offered in 33 states across the country, and this season, they'll be running a special, bonus, or promo almost every single day.
Every day.
Sign up for Underdog today using promo code GIL, and you'll get a free pick as a part of your first cash entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. Again, that's promo code
Gil.
Cash in on every touchdown this season with Underdog. We did it! He said, salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the halftime show at Super Bowl 59. Well-deserved. He's one of the hottest music artists in the world and has one of the biggest songs right now.
As ambassador.
As ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should be a part of the celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss the cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they are here.
Man.
God is good. Change starts with us. Tagged the NFL Jay-Z and Mayor Cantrell. Also, Baton Rouge native Boosie offered his thoughts on the situation with the following tweet. A little bit more stern. He said, all y'all acting like y'all cool with how they playing it for the Super Bowl, shaking my head, the most cultural city in the USA, New Orleans. It's a smack in the face to every hip-hop legend from Louisiana, Master P, Birdman. This shows they will never wanted y'all to kick in the door in the first place because they still trying to lock it. Super Bowl 22 was in Cali, and Cali artists were allowed to do their thing, and it was a great show. But now it's in Louisiana, and no Louisiana legends can do their thing. Don't respect it. And then last but not least, Birdman also chimed in on Monday with a series of tweets on the Kendrick announcement. First, he tweeted, SMFH, then followed that up by saying, these niggas pussy, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne, YMCMB. I'll make these niggas respect us on Gladys. Shout out to Miss Gladys.
Miss Gladys.
Did this happen when they were in New Orleans and Beyonce performed?
No.
That's Beyonce, though.
It didn't even happen.
That's
That,
I get it.
And
But did she have
She wasn't
anybody?
rap. She not rap.
But did she
not
have
rap.
anybody? So this is a hip hop
She
thing.
not rap.
And she
Absolutely.
not South.
Absolutely.
And she
If they would have
not
listened,
South,
Yeah, but she.
if they would have anybody else,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
this
And this was, yeah. No,
Everybody else.
it's just the person that they
It's
picked.
the
It's
person,
the person.
that they picked.
Absolutely.
They did
That's
this on
why-
purpose, bro.
But that's why I said, if I'm
Nigga, they could have had anybody. They could have had a country
I'm
singer.
Kendrick.
They could have
Yeah.
anybody. It wouldn't have been a thing.
and that's why
Yeah,
I said
but the
this-
NFL's like,
I
man,
know.
he's hot. I need the money.
and that's
so really,
the money.
who's really opposing it then? Who's really
all hip hop.
opposing it?
Everybody
Is it
that's
the
not-
city? Because of the city shit? Because as far as hip hop, like, they know like Kendrick's the biggest thing right now. So it's like
And guess what?
It's just,
and I get what everyone's
want me-
The
upset.
Snoop thing was big. You would like to see
It was,
Cash
and that's
Money.
when I-
that was dope to me. I ain't
But look,
gonna lie.
Because
We've been-
it's in LA, right? It's our hometown. This is what it
Like,
is.
we was all, everybody
Every
was
city
out
don't
there
have
like,
a cultural
We was
representation
trying to get
like
the
that.
Cash Money and the No Limit verses to go. Never went, right? They never could come together. So if you could get them to
BG
come
just
together on
came
stage
out.
like this,
Imagine
it would be
BG
dope,
coming
right?
out.
Essence Fest was supposed to be that.
No,
It didn't happen.
I don't even know what that was.
The Essence Fest was supposed to be in Louisiana, New Orleans. They supposed to do a bunch of shit and it didn't go down, right? So everyone's looking at this shit. From
I didn't know
outside.
what Essence
They
was,
looking at it.
so-
So for Wayne and them not to get the bid, it is a big deal.
But that's
It's a big fucking deal.
Now,
But who's the bigger artist?
It don't matter.
but that's what I'm saying.
Who
If
is
I'm
complaining?
Remember what we
If
said.
I'm-
Remember, we
Lil
said
Wayne
that
not doing it
NFL
by
is about business and money. So
complaining?
they're not looking about pleasing
So you
the
saying
fans.
if he bring
who's
out Nicki
complaining?
Minaj,
who's
Drake,
complaining?
all them people, they ain't big neither?
But
I don't care.
Drake's still the biggest artist. I don't care what y'all say.
Is it the
Drake is
majority
still
or the
biggest artist.
Minority.
That's that's
Make the
something we
point.
gotta look at, bro. Who's complaining? Is it the majority or is it the little bit of
It's-
minority that bothered?
No. The only people who is complaining is hip hop itself,
what
right?
I'm
Because
saying.
hip hop is looking at
That's the minority,
Because
right?
what happens
The minority.
is they're gonna be like, well, if we have it in New York, are you gonna bring in West Coast or South people? So hip hop
Yeah.
is trying to protect
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
So that's why hip hop is coming out, and that's why I said, if you're a Kendrick Lamar right now, you have the big joker in your hand. And you can invite these people out here and save face. Because what you don't want to do is come out here on Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Had them niggas all
and them
done.
niggas booing you.
Yeah.
That will look bad on national TV.
The city goes up.
The
City
city
gonna
gonna
go
go
up.
up.
The city gonna go
Alright.
up.
Oh,
we
no
gonna go
shit,
up,
Gilbert.
no.
But the reality is who's
No
gonna be in that
shit.
stadium? Ain't
Wait,
gonna
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's talk about who's gonna be able to afford
Hold on, I got
and
something for
be
your
in the
ass.
stadium.
So it's a bad look, Gil?
He not
Getting
getting
booed?
It's a bad look.
If you get booed?
It's a bad look.
Gil.
I would think so.
But
Okay.
Gil. Is he
You don't
gonna
think so?
get booed
So it's not
though?
the same bad look if they booing at the Olympics.
Who's gonna boo at the Olympics?
The conversation we had about Kyrie.
Yeah, but it's national.
So it's a bad look though. It's what?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, never mind. Do that. My
But
bad.
who's gonna be in that stadium?
My bad.
It ain't gonna be a lot of.
If it was in,
Be
if it
who
was in
y'all
a
think
Muslim,
it is.
It's
if
gonna
it
be
was
a
in a
lot of
Muslim
corporate
Be
people.
honest.
Body bag.
if it was in a Muslim
Body
country,
bag.
that
Body
makes
bag.
sense. But we're
Body
in
bag.
Paris.
Body bag. I seen the setup.
But I'm
I
saying,
seen
no,
it.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
like-
Paulo. Yeah,
Talking about the
Paulo.
boys.
Put it in,
Paulo.
Doesn't make sense. If we was in a Muslim country, it makes sense. We're in Paris, it's international.
No.
Very different.
No.
It's an international
Nah,
stage.
he's just talking
This
about,
is New Orleans.
He's talking about the uproar of something from a city that's looking for their artists to come out and perform.
They booing, right?
Not only are they
It's a
booing,
bad look.
they're
I said
throwing
it's a
shit,
concert.
they're
I
throwing
said,
shit
hold
on
on.
the stage.
Anybody
It's a
booing this,
football game.
whether it's one person or 5 person, they booing, right?
Yes.
But
So it's a bad look.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
So that's all.
Trust me on this. I closed
my
the reason
case.
I know.
But who
There's no need to talk about it
who was
no further.
booing in Paris?
I closed my case.
He's saying if Kyrie would have, if
Who
my
is
case.
booing in Paris?
So is it
Oh,
one
we didn't
person?
switch
or-
What Muslim? Yeah, what Muslim?
It's-
like who?
No, you didn't. I just had.
Somebody said.
So now
I said if it was in a Muslim
so now you
country,
lost. So now you're gonna try to
makes
go in off.
Right? Didn't I say that?
Hey,
I said if it was in a
whether
Muslim
one
country.
we can't say there wouldn't be none,
Hey.
but there's a small.
If I said if it was in a Muslim
Right?
country
Anybody.
having Kyrie at the Olympics,
Let me ask you a question.
They would have booed. Paris, no.
Let me ask you a question.
That doesn't make sense,
Let me ask you a
right?
question, Gil.
Yeah.
Gil, let me ask you a question.
Thank you.
Since you made the point, so let me ask you a question. Do you personally know how many Muslims there are in Paris?
Well, they booed.
No.
They
Let
booed
me answer my question.
Hey, you
That
better
count?
stop that shit,
Right?
Nick.
Booed and beat.
Gil,
Nick, you better stop that shit.
Gil,
I'm watching
Gil,
you.
do you personally know how many Muslims there are?
No, I know the.
So, no.
Stop.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Let him know. Let him finish. Let him finish, sir.
So do you personally know how many Muslims? You brought Muslims to this conversation. I didn't.
Hey, who was
Do you know how?
Who's the Muslim girl that?
Did you? I didn't ask you that.
That the country said you
didn't ask you
cannot
that.
wear your Habib here.
I didn't ask you
What was
that.
her name?
I didn't ask you that.
A Muslim, the
We're not talking
one from
about her.
Adidas.
We're not talking
The
about
city
her.
said no.
We're not talking about her.
It do because she's one of the most
We're talking about
famous
her.
Muslims.
So was it?
And they told her
Did
ass.
she do
not in this
anything
country.
controversial?
They told her we not
Did
doing that
she
shit
do
in this
anything
country.
controversial?
Yes.
What did she do to controversy?
She was one of the.
That's her
biggest-
religion. That's not controversial.
What they told her.
They told her to take the shit.
Take
But
that
that's
shit
her
off.
religion.
They told her to take it off.
not controversial.
We don't believe in that shit here.
It's not controversial.
This is
This is controversial.
It's her
That's Chris
religion.
Jackson. It's like Chris Jackson.
It's her
Chris
religion.
Jackson.
We don't believe in it in this
It's
country.
her religion.
But we don't.
So you didn't sit and answer my question.
But I'm
You
telling
still didn't answer my fucking
the
question.
people who you think is gonna be there, they
Did you
told
answer
them
my
we're not
question?
playing that shit here.
Have you answered my question
Right?
yet?
Give
Have you
him a
answered my
percentage.
question?
Give him a percentage of who.
It don't
No, I
matter.
didn't ask him. Have you answered my
It don't.
question?
It don't
yet?
matter.
Yes, it does.
The question.
The question is,
Does he know how many Muslims are in Paris?
I know, but what does that pertain to? Kyrie?
Because he brought
was on
Muslims
the
to
team.
Because Kyrie had the thing
It was
with
about
the-
Hebrews.
Right.
It wasn't,
Yeah.
it wasn't necessarily about only Muslims.
Right.
Right,
It was
right.
just Israelite.
It was about a whole other race that he didn't, religion group that he didn't brought into the conversation. But he still didn't answer the question.
Back to Kendrick.
Who they gonna have perform in LA now?
Whoever's hot.
It gotta be an R&B.
Whoever's hot.
If we talk about the stadium,
It
The
gotta
stadium is gonna be full of corporate
gonna be-
people.
Taylor
Stadium-
Swift.
for the
It gotta
Super
be.
Bowl.
Yeah, it can't
going to
no-
be Taylor
it can't
It ain't
be
gonna be-
hip-hop.
It ain't gonna be nobody other than someone white.
Is
It
Taylor
gotta be.
Swift still gonna be in the mix though in a couple of years? She might get put on.
Well, it gotta be.
She might get put on everybody.
she
in there.
never not in the mix.
Man, well, Taylor Swift
Bro.
going out of way.
Taylor Swift is never not in the mix.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
She might have moved on by it. She
Next
might.
year,
Nah,
San Fran.
what
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, next
I'm
year
just
San
kidding.
Fran.
So next year,
Yeah,
San Fran.
and then
And then
LA.
LA. That's
So,
what I'm saying.
we don't even know who.
So Niners.